Ahead of Friday's anticipated national jobs report, we are getting a small signal about the health of the labor market. The ADP released numbers today showing the private sector added 37,000 jobs last month. That's the smallest increase in more than 2 years. Money Watch correspondent Kelly O'Grady joins me now. Good to be back with you, Kelly. What do you see in these jobs numbers?
I see a weakening private sector jobs market. We were expecting to add 110,000 in May. We only got 37,000. That's a big gap. And then the two things that really stuck out to me is we actually lost jobs in the manufacturing sector and in small businesses. They lost 13,000 jobs in May. Not what you want to hear. Now, the ADP, it doesn't always track with what we're going to be looking for in Friday's jobs report, but this is a warning sign. And if we do get a negative number on Friday, that puts the Fed and Powell in a really tough spot on interest rates, a Powell pickle, if you will.
Give me a story, because at home they hear like all these numbers.
Sure.
Tell me what a business, like what kinds of decision making lead to numbers like this?
Well, you're seeing tariffs, increased costs, uncertainty, maybe a consumer that's pulling back, and you're thinking, I'm not going to expand, I'm not going to hire, I'm not going to invest in business that might not be there in the next few months or a year. And in fact, the Fed's beige book, they call it, dropped today. It basically surveys businesses across the 12 districts in the nation that the Fed looks at, and the prevailing theme was hiring pauses. Doesn't mean no one's hiring. It doesn't mean we're seeing tons of layoffs. It's just hesitancy.
And the Fed, the pickle you were talking about, the Fed has to read all that data and figure, like, do we goose them, give them lower interest rates, or do we
wait and see, because maybe inflation. Yeah.
Quickly, give me your sense on these tariffs that went into effect today.
Steel and aluminum, you're going to see cars impacted, as well as beer cans, soda cans, homes, the steel, sort of framing. Yeah. And then the manufacturing sector. Steel is a really important input. We saw those raw material costs go up. This is going to be a problem for those businesses as well.
That's right. In the National Association of Manufacturers survey, they said those input costs are what they really worry about. Kelly O'Grady, thanks so much.